Welcome back to Engine Lab. That's the level that we are tackling today, and we are back with RC as our character of choice. Gonna remember to put down a save state. I had to actually cancel the recording and start again because I was still set to Pentapenguin. But Pentapenguin is absent without leave until further notice, until we need his services again because we can't control shit, which might actually be sooner than expected. Now, this track has a very important technique on it. It's this pad right here, which is a Ultra Sacred Fire pad, which we're going to need to make use of to get the most out of this level. Lewis does actually go for that pad on his runs. However, he's not aware that boosting will immediately cancel the Ultra Sacred Fire on the original. So he starts boosting and then immediately loses his Ultra Sacred Fire boost. Oh no, messed it up. Okay, so what I shouldn't have done there is I shouldn't have hopped. When you hop, you basically rob the game of Ultra Sacred Fire's boost. So you have to basically hop onto that pad, but then not hop off again. You just let yourself slide off. And you will get Ultra Sacred Fire from doing so. You can literally see the speed difference. Like, I landed and then immediately decelerated immediately from losing the Ultra Sacred Fire boost immediately. Now, the Ultra Sacred Fire boost can't even take you around the whole level since you have to come into contact with boosts very quickly after even getting the Ultra Sacred Fire boost, which you'll see if I can get it this time. Oh, man, apparently my reserves weren't high enough. That's the other part of the trick. Your reserves need to be very, very high to carry the boost to where you want it to be carried to. We should still beat Entropy here. We're not having a particularly great run. But fortunately for us, Entropy also doesn't have a particularly great run. He has just shy of 3 minutes. There, if you look carefully there, you can see the immediate slowdown I got. So yeah, what you're trying to do is not do that. You're trying to build your reserves this entire lap just for this moment. And unfortunately, we have lost it. See what happens if we... Oh, I was going to say, see what happens if I just drop down onto it, but I messed it up anyway. We beat Entropy at least with a 250-80. Gives us more time to practice getting that jump right. It definitely would be easier for me to do with Penta, I reckon. Just because turn character is obviously a lot easier to control. This level's not as bad as Tiny Arena, but it does still have a couple of height things. There it is. You see that? You see how Ultra Sacred Fire just took me all the way to the tunnel then? That's what you want. But the tunnel itself has boosting in it. Fuck you! So, yeah, because the tunnel has boosting in it, it's going to rob you of Ultra Sacred Fire immediately, as soon as you touch it. Yeah, we can't do that. I tried to maybe nick on the platform there, but you just can't quite do it. So I'm going to have to get better at that. Oh, gosh. Alright. Can I still beat Entropy despite being all this distance behind? This is going to take me getting Ultra Sacred Fire to achieve at this point. Beautiful. Okay, we managed to get it to give us a little bit of a catch-up. You can see how quickly it allowed us to catch up to Entropy and myself just by getting it through that one tunnel. Oh my gosh, why am I so bad at video games? Oh man, apparently I got double squashed as well. Oh my gosh, can anything else go wrong in this run? Yes, it can. Alright, we've definitely lost out to Tropy falling down again like that. It's not entirely necessary to get Ultra Sacred Fire, though, because Lewis doesn't. It's just, I won't feel good about myself unless I do get it. Not going to worry too much about it right now, though. I just need to beat Tropy, obviously, at this point. I believe in Nitro Fueled, they put a lot more Ultra Sacred Fire points into levels where they didn't used to be. So there's like a couple more turbo pads even in the retro levels that have Ultra Sacred Fire, which didn't used to. Although people call it Blue Flame on that game. No! If you can control it, that was it. I'm not sure if you can still slide. I think you can still slide with Ultra Sacred Fire, you just can't boost. I need to try that next time. Still ahead of my former Ghost, though, amazingly, which means we have a good chance of beating Entropy. That tunnel is just an LSD trip. Oh, come on. Why can't I control this damn vehicle anymore? Ever since Tiny Arena, RC's just absolutely changed my life. Alright, we're going to go this because I've just lost all my speed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. The sooner I can get back to Pentapenguin, the better at this point. I'm so over RC. I'm not even sure what happened though, like I had no troubles controlling RC until Tiny Arena, and then I just couldn't control him for shit. We are going to not bother with Ultra Sacred Fire on this particular run. Right here, anyway, because I just want to beat Tropy so that I can at least get Ultra Sacred Fire when I'm against Oxide and Lewis. Hey, I think that pad also has Ultra Sacred Fire. I don't think I need to go for the right-hand side one. I'll need to do a test of that, because that'll make that jump way easier. Thank goodness there is that, like, backup of having the memory card. Right, what's Lewis's time? Alright, Lewis is only marginally faster than Oxide. Oxide has a 240. And Lewis has a 237. That's definitely going to help getting that pad like this. But yeah, I think the last pad does have Ultra Sacred Fire. I think it's just a little bit slower than going for the slightly faster pad. Where I might just go for ease at this point. Especially as I can't seem to make it around that turn without going straight into the wall, which is really fucking annoying. Here's our time to test it out. Not sure there. Seemed to cancel out immediately, so I don't think that one does have it. For some reason I thought it did. Either that or I just didn't have enough reserves to maintain it. How much that helps us catch up to Oxide. So damn good catching up to Oxide. Oh, I genuinely would love to know. Can't even spoke. I can't spoke. I'd love to know what the developers were thinking when they came up with Ultra Sacred Fire on those pads. Like, if they were just, like, messing around with the speed and they were intentional or what. Nah, it does. Okay, if you power slide, it does rob you of Ultra Sacred Fire. So you have to do the old-fashioned frogging to stay on course. That's not going to be easy, though, because this asshole is not easy to control. And I forgot to take that jump properly. Come on. Alright, finally, we made it through there without making a fool of ourselves. I've been labbing it, you could say. Never mind. It's all gone to shit. Take that oxide. It's a pretty big advantage already. He's just getting that over oxide. He doesn't seem to do that. Right, that seems to be the way to take that turn. Why do I feel like my reserves are going again? That did not last very long. Yeah, I have no idea why my reserves aren't lasting very long on this level. It's curious. I think this tunnel robs you of your reserves if you're not boosting through it as well. Also, apologies, my phone dinging. Forgot to put it on silent before this recording. No. Made it. Come on. Oh, no. Why? Very satisfying to get it at least there, because that's easy to do. Thing is we're not even getting like the Ultra Sacred Fire consistently at the end. Once we've got it, you've then got the problem of trying to maintain it. Let's try this one more time just to rule it out. Oh, that one does have Ultra Sacred Fire. Okay. Good to know. So you can play it safe and go for that one. It's just a little bit slower than the other one, I think. Because you're obviously taking a wider turn. I must have just had such poor reserves when I hit it last time that it didn't really count. Ah, yeah. That's why you need to be boosting in the tunnel. As you can see, I'm back to white flame again. It does run out. Alright, that one lasted a decent length of time. It didn't quite make it all the way around. But it's more than enough to beat Lewis with, if I can get it like that. Because Lewis is only a few seconds ahead of Oxide as well. Let's try and get some boost in here. Come on, get some boost, please. Thank you. Don't want to lose my grade of flame. Right, last lap. Am I going to get lap 3 cursed? Let's find out. We're fading. Houston, we're fading. Damn, forgot to turn it on silent. Ah, careened. Could still make it, though. There we have it. 2:33.68. Miles ahead of Oxide and miles ahead of Lewis. So yeah, Ultra Sacred Fire makes all the difference on that track. You can play like shit like I just did and still get a better time than Lewis and Oxide. And yes, of course, again, playing as speed class character, but to be honest, I don't think that would have been all that difficult even as a turn class character, to be honest. Maybe I'll eat those words at a later time when I have to come back and do it with Penta Penguin. For now, I'll take that. And that didn't take me that long. That was 3 attempts on actually going for that time. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. That was a pretty easy time for us, to be honest. It wasn't too stressful. I would be tempted to do another level right now, but I'm a bit pushed for time. So I'm going to be postponing Cortex Castle until my next recording, which is going to be probably a little bit over a week from now, because I'm going to go to Thailand for a short trip while it's the Lunar New Year. I've got a bit of time off work, so me and my wife are going to go to Thailand. Should be fun, never been before. So yeah, sorry that was such a short and quite straightforward episode. I'd love to have made it a bit more exciting, but I can only beat what's put in front of me, and just so happened that that time wasn't too bad thanks to the whole Ultra Sacred Fire thing. But yeah, next time Cortex Castle, and then we're going to finish off the rest of Warp Room 4, 2 bonus levels, and then yeah, I'm really excited to go forward and do it all again as Penta Penguin, I guess. And don't forget, there is going to be a tournament to do with CTR in the near future in the Discord server. If you'd like to be a part of that tournament, then please feel free to drop into the server and let me or a moderator know. Cheers, guys. Bye.
I didn't play perfectly that run, but I did on others that I tried, and I couldn't get anywhere close to him. Not without this technique that I was told in the comment section. Basically, this boost pad right here, if you see how quick I caught up there, that's just because I held that flame that it gave me. And if I mini turboed, it would have completely gotten rid of that. That's the only way I can win on this track, with the super flame from that pad. So again, it works differently because it feels weird not boosting. That's what you're meant to do. This one's another one, but I don't think it lasts longer. I'm not sure. That first one is the big deal. See, I'm a bit closer to him, but even now, I'm still struggling. And if I do win, it's gonna be close. Still demands perfect play. Perfect in terms of me, at least, what I'm capable of. I think I've lost it. Because I didn't get ahead earlier, I think I've lost it. Again, he does kind of he just kind of goes slow here, but he does get flame just here. And that was the hardest one so far. Because you see that, look how close he is. You have to utilize that super flame. If you don't, you'll never catch up to him. I don't even know how to fully utilize it. All I do is bounce repeatedly, hoping it carries me for as long as possible. That's really what my attempts were yesterday. It was just playing the level normally, realizing I could not do it, and then using the tip from my comment section and just figuring out how that boost pad worked.